Welcome back from the Brockville Arts Centre. I'm talking with Viktor Kaczkowski, and he is going to tell us all about the different things that will be happening at the Brockville Arts Centre.
And there's so many. Good to see you, Doreen.
Hey, nice to see you too.
Yes.
So let's get going here because there is so much happening.
We've had a very busy fall, and that is going to continue throughout the fall and well into 2024. Lots of things coming up.
Okay.
I don't know how much you've heard, but I'm sure you've heard a few things.
I've heard a few things, and I would like to start off with the symphony orchestra that's coming. Please, who are they?
Well, as you well know, we like to cater to as many different audiences and tastes as possible. Something quite different, but a professional orchestra, the Queen's Symphony Orchestra from Kingston,
Oh, my heavens.
as well as two musicians by the names of Michael Bridge and Cornel Volak. And the show's called Tangorium. What these guys do is they've fused tango music, traditional Argentinian dance music, with other musical genres. So you've got tango fused with rock, tango fused with heavy metal even, tango fused with cabaret. And apparently the guys are very entertaining too. So it's going to be light, it's going to be entertaining, and great music and great sound with the symphony orchestra.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So, and the perfect venue, because anyone who's been to the Arts Centre knows it's a medium-sized theatre. Every seat has a good view of the stage.
Yeah, it does.
And it's fairly intimate. So you're really in touch with those people on the stage.
I like the idea of this one because you're actually getting an orchestra and some entertainers as well. So it's like it's double.
Double.
Yeah.
And as we all know, the acoustics of the Arts Centre are amazing.
They are.
So we're really lucky to have.
Okay,
all
ticket
that.
prices?
Ticket prices. They are $35 per person.
Okay.
And there are discounted rates for students, either post-secondary students or high school students can
that's
come
nice.
for free as long as they phone or come in person. You can't book those on
Oh, well,
online.
they should be. I mean, this would be a good treat for them to come in and listen to a symphony orchestra, not just
Absolutely.
symphony orchestra.
Sit down and listen to the different instruments, the woodwinds, the strings, the brass, all those different sections. You get the blend of all those different sounds from all those instruments, and it's an experience. If you've never experienced it, it's unbelievable.
Nothing like it. Nothing like it. So, what is happening after that? Who's next?
Well, something quite different.
Okay.
Earlier this summer, we had Classic Albums live perform. And what Classic Albums do is it's a company that basically brings musicians together and they recreate albums. So it's not a tribute band.
Yeah.
It's a specific record album, and they put it all together. So it's like you're listening to the actual album, but it's live on stage.
Oh, my heavens.
So, yes, this summer we've done Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, which apparently was amazing. This time they're doing CCR, Clearance Clearwater Revival, their Chronicle album, and the Chronicle album is their 20 greatest hits.
Okay.
So when you think of CCR, you think of songs such as Who'll Stop the Rain and Proud Mary.
Proud Mary.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So some great tunes, and certainly tickets are selling fast for that. So anyone who wants them had better get calling.
Now's the time.
And
what are they going for?
They are going for $48.25 plus tax.
And what was the date of that? I'm sorry.
November the 3rd.
November
which
the 3rd.
is a Friday evening, yes.
Well, like, people better get their tickets if they want them. They want
That's
to go
what we
and
always
enjoy.
say. Because we
Yes.
don't want to see people disappointed.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
And that does happen. People have a habit of just putting things off, and then they don't get the seats they want. They'll come anyway, but they have a much nicer experience if they're in the specific spot they want to be.
Absolutely right. What is 100 years from now?
That is very specifically timed to fit just before Remembrance Day. It's November the 10th.
Okay. Yeah.
And they call it a folk musical, which is an interesting term. So it's kind of a down-homey musical based on a story of two brothers who fought in World War I and the women they loved.
Ooh.
So there's a bit of romance in there. There's information, of course, about that difficult time that so many people experienced. So it should be really interesting. It's not a somber show, though. It's a uplifting, it's a heartwarming, it's an emotional but also informative show. So I think people will be interested in that. And again, tickets are selling quickly.
So don't delay.
Don't delay.
Don't delay at all. Now, what's this about Dean Brody that he's supposed to be coming?
Well, as you know, Dean Brody is huge.
Yes.
And he's coming to Brockville, which is awesome. So he's here on November the 14th, promoting his 8th album, which is called Right Around Here. So it'd be great to have him and his band here. If you love country music, absolutely come out for this guy. He's Canadian. He's been around for a while now. He's made a name for himself.
Yes.
Great show. Tickets, and I do mean it this time, are selling very fast for this.
I can understand.
Definitely,
I really can understand
at all,
that.
call us or come in or book online.
Yeah, I mean, the name that I hear it all the time, Dean Brody. So I mean, it's a coup for the Arts Centre to be able to book him.
Absolutely,
it is.
Yeah.
What is happening on November 24th?
It's a non-stop month, November the 24th.
Yeah.
Again, something completely different from what we've already talked about. The Glenn Miller Orchestra. Now, when you're thinking about swing and big band music, that's the first name that always comes to mind. Now, of course, Glenn has been gone for a long time, having disappeared during World War II, but this music and the orchestra has lived on. So they're in Brockville for that. It is, I can just hear it now.
Yes.
The whole building is going to be filled with sound. And of course, you don't have to be in your 70s and 80s to enjoy that kind of music.
No.
It's amazing. It's energetic. So absolutely, I encourage people to come. I encourage people to come to that. And again, get your tickets now.
Don't wait. Don't wait.
Don't delay.
Well, you're going to be disappointed, as you said earlier. So, Victor, will you come back again in November timeframe and tell us more of what's happening down? Because I know there is more.
There is more. I am always happy to come back and have a little chat with you.
Well,
so I will see you
appreciate
in November.
Oh, okay then. Thank you for that.